Was the moving screen call against UConn at the end of the game, was it a good call or bad call? What's going on, folks? This is Coach Marcus for Pro Fan Talk, and I was trying to debate if I wanted to do a longer video about this. I was going to produce it, find footage, but you know what? It's a simple situation. Was it a legit call? Yes. You could argue to say it was a moving screen. I don't have a problem with the call. I have a problem with the timing. And I say that as a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles. After watching how we went down in the Super Bowl a couple years ago and how they called that call on James Bradberry. Was it a legitimate call? Yes. But the timing of it sucked. Because then, just like the other night in the women's game, the refs have been pretty decent in letting the girls play all night. There were a lot of missed calls on both sides. There was a lot of pushing and shoving underneath the basket. Some fouls should have been called on some of those loose balls. Caitlin Clark definitely should have been called a few times for the charge when she was penetrating to the basket, but leading with the elbow. They let those go. They let them play, and they ended up being great plays. I believe the one play Caitlin Clark scored, she kind of pushed off with the elbow. It was kind of obvious. It was a crucial point. And again, I don't mind the no call or the call. I do mind when it's not consistent. You have been letting the girls play all game, and then at that particular time you want to blow the whistle at literally the end of the game. Take the game out of the hands of the players. That is what I do not like. That game should have ended or went into overtime on Paige Becker's made or missed jump shot, but it didn't. Paige Becker's had the best response.
Everybody can make a big deal of that one single play, but not one single play wins a basketball game or loses a basketball game.
And she's 100% right, because UConn had every opportunity to put points on the board in the fourth quarter, and they were missing shots. And Caitlin Clark does what she always does. She got hot at the end, and even when she wasn't hitting her shots, she can pass her butt off. And she got Stokey involved, and Stokey pretty much saved that game for Iowa, in my opinion. Stokey was the hero of that game. But you got a situation like that, it just takes it away from the players, and that is what I do not like. If you're going to call fouls to the letter, be consistent all game. Don't switch up at the end when it's the most important time of the game.